Hi guys, sharing you with my hemorrhoidectomy journey. I got my hemorrhoids last year. That was exactly November 2022. My first bump was internal. That time I had my constipation, and then when I pooped, after that I could feel the bump, and then it swelled a lot, and I was so worried about that. I went to the doctor after a week. Since it didn't disappeared for almost, I think, um, 3 or 4 days. I took a amoxicillin, so to get rid of that um, swelling bump, but it didn't go away. So I went to the doctor, and the doctor said that it's a hemorrhoids, and then I need to take medication for 1 month, which is a anti-hemorrhoids. It's a Jocelyn plus hesperidine medicine, and then after a month, it didn't. I think it didn't work because there was still a swelling after every time I poop. And then when we had a long ride to the northern part of Cebu, there was another bump or a swelling bump in my anus. It was very irritating. I feel uncomfortable every time I see it, every time I laugh. So with that, I went to a surgeon for a second opinion if that would be possibly removed, because every time I poop and then I go to work, I really feel uncomfortable when sitting down, and I always touch my butt because it's so uncomfy. So when I went to my doctor, January of 2023, he is a general surgeon, and then he said that it is a grade 3 hemorrhoids, and it could be best to be removed while it is not bleeding. So the doctor scheduled me for an operation February 13, 2023 at Chongwa Hospital here in Cebu. And then I didn't have any other procedures before the operation, since it didn't bleed. The hemorrhoids didn't bleed yet. So the doctor just gave me the operating request to be submitted to the hospital during the admission. And then if I think that was 3 a.m. on the 13th of February, they gave me a stool softener or and a suppository, so everything in my stomach would be empty. And then the time of the surgery was 4 p.m. I just prepared on that hours before the surgery, and by 3 p.m. I was fetched by the staff to be delivered to the operating room. And then at exactly 4 p.m. I talked to my surgeon that we will be starting the operation with a anesthesia. It was a half body anest, and during that time I didn't able to feel any pain. And then after an hour, the doctor talked to me that we will have a chica minute after a day of my surgery. And then after an hour, I was delivered to the recovery room, and they monitored me because my heartbeat was fast. So I was delivered back to my room at 11 p.m. So I was staying long in the recovery room, but it all went well. I didn't feel pain after that. I can walk. I can go to the restroom in my own, and then I can see a little bleeding in the pad, since I wore a napkin to prevent touching the operated area. and then to prevent also the blood coming out. So I just noticed blood coming out just a little a day after the surgery, but I didn't feel pain at all. Um, 3 days after, or February 15, I was discharged, and um, I can walk, but the hospital in charge didn't allow me to walk. I was wheelchaired and delivered to the exit area to run. And then when I got home, I didn't feel any pain. I was so thankful to my doctor that um, he was really a expert. I don't know. I can call him an expert because up until now, I I can feel pain, but not that much. There is still swelling on the anus area, but um, I just exercised, or just doing hot seats bath every um, morning, afternoon, and evening. The doctor said it would be best to do it 3 times a day. And then I am, regarding my diet, I am uh, drinking fiber, nutrient fiber, um, every after meal to prevent constipation, and to soften my stool. So I am on the second week, almost third week of my operation, and then I cannot say that I am already fully recovered because there is still a bump in my anus area, but I am currently working from home. I just sit, stand, and walk during my duty hours to prevent prolonged sitting, since the doctor recommended that um, I have to stand every after 15 minutes, and then doctor recommended that I will avoid a prolonged sitting for the blood to circulate regularly. And then as at the moment, there is still a lump in my anus area, but I am currently doing sit baths 3 times a day for me to recover on the earliest. On the next few weeks, and hopefully the lump will shrink, and I can do most of my activities, and I can go outside since it's so boring here in the house. um we'll just update you when will I recover, when I fully recovered. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy your hemorrhoid journey also. Hopefully it would be worth it if you'll get a hemorrhoidectomy. You can message me if you wanted to ask for a recommendation of a surgeon if you're in Cebu. Yes, I have the number of my surgeon, and he's very approachable, and he's so calm. Nothing to worry about surgery. Bye bye.